What if the secret to a magazine-worthy garden isn't hiding in those high-end garden centers, but sitting quietly on the shelves at your local Dollar Tree? Every spring, gardeners across America spend hundreds of dollars on tools, planters, and gadgets, hoping to unlock that perfect garden glow. But here's the truth. It's not the price tag that makes your garden thrive. It's creativity, care, and the simple joy of working with what you already have. For senior gardeners and anyone who loves tending their yard without the heavy lifting or high costs, simplicity is power. Lightweight tools, easy DIY fixes, and clever little tricks can turn any space into something extraordinary. According to the USDA Home Gardening Research Program, 2023, small space and community gardeners save an average of 38% by reusing or repurposing inexpensive materials, all without sacrificing plant health or yield. And the Cornell Cooperative Extension adds that recycled containers and vertical gardening systems can actually improve soil aeration and root development through better airflow. So, let's dive into 15 smart Dollar Tree garden hacks that save money, protect your knees, and make your backyard bloom, all for less than the cost of your morning coffee. Gardening should feel like therapy, not a workout. But for many of us, especially as we get older, hours spent kneeling, bending, and gripping heavy tools can leave our joints aching and our hands sore. The good news? A few clever Dollar Tree finds can make gardening gentler, safer, and infinitely more comfortable. 1. Foam floor tiles as garden kneeling pads. If you've ever stood up after weeding and felt like your knees aged 10 years in 5 minutes, you're not alone. Store-bought kneeling pads can cost anywhere from $20 to $40, and they often wear out in a single season. The simple fix? Head to the kids aisle at Dollar Tree. Those colorful foam floor tiles designed for playrooms make perfect garden kneelers. They're thick, waterproof, and built to handle impact. Snap 2 together for extra padding, toss them on the ground while you plant or prune, and rinse them off when you're done. According to the University of Wisconsin Ergonomics Study, 2022, gardeners who use cushion kneelers experience 30% less joint strain and can work 25% longer without discomfort. The foam material evenly distributes pressure, reducing stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. They're also lightweight, no heavy rubber mats to lug around. Keep one by your flower beds and another in your shed. They won't crack, absorb water, or hold dirt. After a long day in the garden, you'll notice the difference right away. Your knees and your back will thank you. 2. Pool noodles as tool handle cushions and blade guards. Let's be honest, some gardening tools feel like they were designed by someone who never held one. Hard wooden handles, cold metal grips, and sharp edges can turn a relaxing day in the yard into a hand-numbing experience. That's where Dollar Tree pool noodles come in. For just $1.25, one noodle can transform every tool in your shed. Cut a section about 6 inches long, slice it down one side, and slip it over the handle of your shovel, rake, or hoe. Instantly, you've got a soft, insulated grip that won't leave blisters or calluses. The OSHA Home Safety Review, 2023, found that proper grip cushioning can reduce hand fatigue and injury risk by up to 40%, especially for older adults or those with arthritis. Foam grips absorb shock, improve control, and prevent tools from slipping, a small change that makes a huge difference in long gardening sessions. Pool noodles also double as blade guards. Cut smaller pieces and slide them over the sharp edges of pruning shears, hoes, or saws before storing them. This not only protects your hands, but also prevents rust and damage to nearby tools. It's simple, affordable, and brilliant. No more blisters. No more rusted blades. Just pure comfort, safety, and peace of mind. All for $1.25. Every gardener knows, no matter how fancy your tools are or how big your yard is, everything starts with healthy soil, balanced sunlight, and consistent water. These are the 3 pillars of a thriving garden. The good news? You don't need expensive gear to master them. With a few smart finds from Dollar Tree and a bit of creativity, you can build professional-level systems for just a few dollars. Number 3. Cooling racks as soil sifters. Starting fresh means giving your plants the best possible foundation loose, aerated soil that welcomes roots and holds just the right amount of water. But clumpy, rocky garden soil can choke young seedlings before they ever sprout. Enter the humble cooling rack. Those metal grids meant for cookies and cakes are the perfect DIY soil sifters. Just set one over a wheelbarrow or a large bucket, pour soil on top, and gently shake or rub it through with your hands. What falls through is beautifully fine, fluffy soil, ideal for seed starting or potting mix. The USDA Soil Structure Study, 2021, found that finely aerated soil improves seed germination rates by 22% and root uniformity by 30%, especially in container gardens. The spacing in the rack's metal grid filters out stones, roots, and clumps without compacting the soil, and the stainless or chrome finish rinses clean in seconds. Try it once, and you'll understand why gardeners describe it as oddly satisfying. There's something meditative about watching rough dirt turn into rich, silky soil, and your seedlings will show their gratitude with stronger starts and faster growth. Number 4, plastic tablecloths as frost and heat covers. Every gardener has faced that sinking feeling. The weather forecast suddenly drops, and a cold snap threatens everything you just planted. Or you're trying to warm the soil early in spring, but it's still too chilly to sow. The fix? Plastic tablecloths. Yes, the one from the party aisle at Dollar Tree. When draped over raised beds or small garden rows, these lightweight sheets act as instant mini greenhouses. During cold nights, they trap heat radiating from the soil, protecting tender seedlings from frost. During early spring, laying them flat across the soil absorbs sunlight, warming the earth for earlier planting. The UC Davis Horticultural Science Department, 2022, confirmed that using light plastic barriers can keep soil temperatures up to 8 degrees Fahrenheit warmer overnight, extending the planting window by as much as 2 weeks. It's a low-cost, high-impact trick, especially for greens, herbs, and young transplants. You can even reuse them after the season. Just fold and store in a dry place. Save my lettuce crop when spring frost hit, all thanks to tablecloth. You'll be saying that, too. Number 5, plastic bins for self-watering planters. Forget buying expensive self-watering pots. You can make your own for under $3. All you need are 2 plastic storage bins from Dollar Tree, one slightly smaller than the other. Here's the setup. The bottom bin becomes your water reservoir, while the top one holds soil and plants. Drill holes through the bottom of the upper bin and a few inches up the sides, then nest it inside the lower one. Water in the bottom bin seeps upward through the holes via capillary action, keeping your plants perfectly hydrated. The Cornell Soil Hydration Study, 2020, found that consistent moisture levels like this improve yield by 35% and reduce plant stress, particularly for tomatoes, peppers, and herbs. This system is a game changer for busy gardeners or those who travel often. Your plants drink exactly what they need when they need it. No more soggy soil, no more dry roots. It's set it and forget it gardening at its finest. Perfect for forgetful days, hot summers, or anyone who wants a thriving garden without daily watering chores. Number 6, shower caddies as vertical herb gardens. Running out of space? Go vertical. Those metal shower caddies you'd normally hang in the bathroom can become one of the most beautiful and functional herb gardens you'll ever create. Flip the caddy upside down, hang it from a fence, wall, or railing, and fill each tier with small containers of herbs, basil, thyme, mint, oregano, even strawberries. Drill drainage holes in the containers, and let nature do the rest. According to the USDA Pollinator Habitat Report, 2023, vertical herb gardens attract 25% more pollinators, including bees and butterflies, compared to ground-level setups. The airflow keeps plants healthy and prevents root rot, while the tiered structure creates a natural trickle-down watering system. It's efficient, charming, and smells incredible. Every time the breeze passes, you'll catch the scent of rosemary and mint, and your patio will look like something straight out of a garden magazine. Who knew a shower caddy could smell like basil and thyme instead of soap? A tidy garden space doesn't just look good, it feels good. For many gardeners, especially seniors, clutter can quickly turn joy into frustration or even injury risk. The secret to stress-free gardening is organization that works with you, not against you. Luckily, Dollar Tree offers surprisingly effective tools to keep your garden shed, greenhouse, and seed stash in perfect order. No heavy lifting or big spending required. Number 7. Command hooks as tool hangers. We've all been there, stepping into the shed only to be greeted by an avalanche of shovels, rakes, and mystery cords. Tools leaning in corners, handles tangling, and constant searching for the one thing you just had a moment ago. The fix? Dollar Tree command hooks. They're lightweight, adhesive, and require no drilling or permanent damage. Perfect for seniors or renters who want easy setup and flexibility. Mount them on walls, doors, or even inside cabinets. Use small hooks for trowels and gloves, medium ones for pruning shears, and heavy-duty ones for long-handled tools. The National Institute on Aging, 2022, found that reducing clutter and improving tool access in workspaces can lower injury risk by 30% and increase task efficiency by nearly the same amount. For older adults, that means less bending, fewer tripping hazards, and more energy for what really matters, gardening itself. Imagine walking into your shed and instantly spotting every tool in its place. No more shovel avalanches, no more wasted time. Just calm, simple order. Number 8. Suction cup hooks for greenhouses. If you've ever worked in a small greenhouse, you know how precious every inch of space is. Tables, trays, pots, they fill up fast. The solution? Go vertical with suction cup hooks from Dollar Tree. Stick them to smooth surfaces like glass, polycarbonate panels, or plastic sheeting. Use them to hang small tools, thermometers, humidity gauges, plant ties, or lightweight baskets. They hold securely, reposition easily, and, best of all, they don't damage your greenhouse walls. The University of Illinois Greenhouse Efficiency Study, 2021, found that vertical organization increases usable workspace by up to 40%, making it easier to maintain airflow and light access for seedlings. That's especially important in compact greenhouses or cold frames where crowding can cause mold or uneven temperatures. They're temporary, affordable, and endlessly flexible. When it's time to reconfigure your layout or clean the panels, just pop them off. No tools, no residue, no problem. For seasonal growers or apartment gardeners with mini greenhouses, these hooks are pure gold. Number 9. Plastic drawer organizers as seed storage systems. Ask any gardener about their seed collection, and you'll probably hear a mix of pride and exasperation. Half-used packets, faded labels, duplicates of the same tomato variety. It's chaos in a shoebox. But Dollar Tree's plastic drawer organizers can change that in one afternoon. These small, clear trays with divided compartments are perfect for creating a home seed library. Sort packets by category, vegetables, herbs, and flowers, and label each section clearly. Add small notes or planting reminders. You can even use Dollar Tree's adhesive labels or index cards. The USDA Germination Study, 2023, found that seeds stored in cool, dry, and organized conditions remain viable 2 to 3 times longer than those kept in unsealed bags or humid environments. Proper organization also helps gardeners plan smarter, avoiding duplicate purchases and forgotten varieties. Keep your seed boxes in a cool indoor spot, like a closet or pantry, and you'll always know what's ready to plant each season. No more lost heirlooms. No more duplicate seed packets. Just a system that works and makes you feel like the gardener version of a librarian. One of the great joys of gardening, especially for experienced gardeners, is learning how to outsmart the weather and nurture plants with less effort. These clever, science-backed Dollar Tree hacks help you protect your plants from heat, cold, and disease while keeping your garden thriving through every season. Affordable, effective, and easy to use, they're proof that smart gardening isn't about spending more. It's about understanding nature's rhythm. Number 10. Fabric shower curtains as shade cloth. When summer heat hits, even the hardiest plants can wilt under relentless midday sun. Tender seedlings, lettuce, and herbs often bolt or scorch before you can harvest them. Enter the fabric shower curtain, your new best friend for summer survival. Drape light-colored fabric shower curtains, tan, or gray reflect best? Over hoops, tomato cages, or small stakes during the hottest part of the day. They diffuse harsh sunlight while still allowing airflow. According to the Texas A&M Climate Horticulture Lab, 2022, reducing direct sunlight by just 30% can prevent up to 60% of leaf scorch damage in heat-sensitive crops like lettuce and basil. The fabric also cuts wind stress and prevents soil moisture from evaporating too quickly. The result? Tomatoes that thrive, lettuce that doesn't bolt, and herbs that stay lush well into summer, all thanks to a $1.25 shower curtain. Number 11. Mesh laundry bags for produce drying. Harvest season brings its own challenge, drying and curing your bounty without losing it to mold or pests. Garlic, onions, and herbs need airflow from all sides, and those mesh laundry bags from Dollar Tree are perfect. Fill each bag with small batches of produce, then hang them in a shaded, ventilated space like a porch or garage. The mesh design allows air to circulate freely while keeping bugs out. The University of Florida Post-Harvest Lab, 2021, found that full airflow curing systems reduce mold risk by 80% and extend storage life by several weeks. This technique also helps preserve flavor and texture, especially for garlic and onions. It's simple, reusable, and space-saving. Hang your harvest like ornaments of success, proof that patience and airflow pay off. Number 12. Foam hair rollers as gentle plant ties. Gardeners know plants need support, but too tight ties could do more harm than good. Traditional wire or twine ties can cut into stems, stunting growth or even killing the plant. Foam hair rollers, yes, the kind for Dollar Tree's beauty section, are the gentle solution. Wrap a roller around your tomato, bean, or cucumber stem, then clip it softly to the stake or trellis. The foam cushions the stem, flexes as the plant grows, and never cuts off circulation. According to Cornell Plant Physiology, cushioned plant ties preserve stem tissue integrity and reduce stress injury, allowing for stronger nutrient flow and faster recovery after pruning or wind exposure. Your tomatoes will stand tall, your vines will climb beautifully, and your plants will thank you for the soft touch. Number 13. Microfiber cloths for frost protection. A single unexpected frost can undo months of work. But instead of expensive frost blankets, reach for Dollar Tree's microfiber cloths. These soft, breathable fabrics trap warmth while allowing moisture and air to circulate. The perfect balance for protecting tender plants and container herbs. Wrap them loosely around potted plants or drape them over small shrubs. Clip at the base to secure. The USDA Frost Management Bulletin, 2023, reports that microfiber retains 25% more radiant heat than standard cotton or polyester fabric, helping maintain temperatures just above freezing at the soil level. When frost came early last year, one gardener wrapped her rosemary in microfiber, and by morning, it was the only plant still standing. A miracle in microfiber indeed. Number 14. Solar pathway lights for accent lighting. Want your garden to look stunning even after sunset? Dollar Tree solar lights are your secret weapon. Instead of lining them up like runway lights, cluster them in groups of 2 or 3 among tall plants, shrubs, or near pathways. The U.S. Department of Energy, 2023, notes that modern solar LEDs now last twice as long as earlier models while using zero electricity. They automatically charge by day and glow by night, adding depth and ambience to your landscape. The trick is in placement. Varying heights and angles create a professional, layered lighting effect. Your garden will glow, your paths will shimmer, and your neighbors might just assume you hired a designer. Number 15. Dish drying racks for seedling organization. Starting seeds indoors can turn into organized chaos fast. Trays everywhere, poor airflow, and seedlings leaning desperately toward light. Dollar Tree's dish drying racks solve all of that for under $2. The angled rack design tilts trays perfectly toward your light source while allowing air to circulate from below, a crucial factor for preventing fungal diseases. The Cornell Seedling Research Center, 2021, found that proper airflow and light positioning can prevent up to 70% of damping off fungus, one of the most common causes of seedling loss. Plus, With everything neatly contained, your seed starting setup looks as tidy as it is effective. Stronger seedlings, straighter growth, fewer heartbreaks. All thanks to a dish rack that found new purpose. Why these hacks actually work. Behind every clever gardening trick lies real science. The reason these simple, low-cost Dollar Tree hacks work so well is that they align with the basic principles of plant ecology, soil health, and human-centered design. According to the USDA Climate Hub 2023, using recycled and lightweight materials like plastic bins, mesh bags, or shower curtains helps regulate a garden's microclimate. These materials stabilize soil warmth, maintain better water retention, and encourage airflow around plants, reducing both stress and disease. The UC Davis Urban Agriculture Study found that lightweight tools and adaptive setups, like raised beds and ergonomic kneeling aids, reduce gardener strain and increase long-term engagement by 40%, especially among older adults. That means less fatigue, more comfort, and more consistent care. The real secret behind lush, lasting gardens. Meanwhile, the Cornell Garden Ecology Lab reports that DIY garden innovations increase biodiversity and pollinator activity in 1 out of every 3 suburban gardens. Simple vertical herb systems or solar-lit pathways can transform small spaces into thriving mini ecosystems. Dollar Tree gardening isn't about being cheap, it's about being clever. Science confirms what generations of gardeners already knew. Success doesn't come from expensive tools or designer planners. It comes from understanding the systems, light, soil, water, and patience that make life bloom. Good gardens aren't built with big budgets. They're built with imagination, consistency, and care. Every $1.25 item that finds new purpose in your garden proves that beauty comes from ingenuity, not indulgence. Whether it's a shower caddy bursting with herbs or a foam floor tile that saves your knees, each small act of creativity adds up to something far greater. A garden that reflects your heart and resourcefulness. So this season, skip the glossy catalogs and stroll the aisles of Dollar Tree. You might just leave with a cart full of genius and the quiet joy of knowing your garden thrives on simplicity, science, and soul.